Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another edition of English Smart Podcast. My name is Marco.
Hey, everyone.
Bill.
Hello.
And Scarlett.
Hello.
All right, and everyone here is going to help us introduce next week's lessons and any other relevant news going on in the marketing CRM world that Scarlett and Bill are submersed in.
Yay.
You don't sound too excited, Bill.
Get excited.
All right. So anyways, on Monday, we have a lesson coming out, and it's called Learning How to Drive.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's a good one. I think you're in this one, Bill.
I am.
Yeah, you're going crazy.
Oh, yeah, I remember that one.
And Scarlett is the crazy driver.
Yeah, you need to calm down behind the wheel, Scarlett.
All right, so question for you guys. Do you know how to drive a manual transmission car?
Yes.
I
Sure do.
Oh, Bill.
I have driven a manual,
But
but I don't do it on a regular basis.
So you drive an automatic?
My car at home is an automatic. It's a truck, so there's not really easy to get one in a manual.
really?
I know how to drive. I can drive manual on video games, other places like in my dreams. Every time I'm driving in my dream, it's a stick shift.
Really?
So I'm pretty sure I could do it. It's not that
I think it's called
difficult.
wish fulfillment.
It's just like this, yeah?
Yeah, that's exactly
I
it.
guess nobody can see what I'm doing at home, but I'm doing it.
He's just forgetting the clutch thing.
Yeah,
so
you're forgetting.
You don't see I'm doing the
He's just moving his legs around. You're not doing anything.
doing everything.
All right, so we actually had an interesting conversation about it because it's Scarlett, you lived in England, and most cars are manual, right?
Yeah, and hardly anybody drives automatic.
And in the US, it's the opposite. Everyone drives an automatic. So one of two things.
Yeah.
Either it's
We're lazy.
It's because you're lazy,
It's-
or because of the topography.
Well, in Seattle, I'm from Seattle, which is a very hilly place. So it's
Even
a little
more-
bit less convenient.
Even more
have.
reason to have a manual.
I think it's a gas
Wait,
thing.
really? Why?
Well, because
To compression brake going downhill?
because automatic transmissions tend to be forced more and to break down more in places where you have a lot of hills.
But
That's why
it's much
Also,
more
because you could just
inconvenient.
coast. I mean,
But
you
surely-
could.
Yeah, and you can. Yeah, I hear
can
what you're
hit
saying,
it.
and you can shift down to slow down and everything.
Yeah.
if
too,
you have
but-
manuals, though, you're more likely to stall and reverse.
If you don't know how you're.
Yeah,
how
if
to
you-
drive.
What do you mean?
Well, yeah. I suppose if you don't
Oh yeah,
know how to
that's what I mean.
No, but like
yeah.
hill starts and stuff, it's quite tough.
Hill starts are
That's-
tough. And I
I'm with
remember
you.
when I first learned how to drive, my dad thought it'd be really funny to make me start on a hill for the very first time.
Hey.
I
Yeah.
bet that was hilarious.
All right, so a
I
hill
cried
start.
more than I've ever cried in my
It
life.
is
Wow.
traumatic experience. I'm sorry, it is.
Wait,
It
were you in
is-
traffic?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Did you
Just
roll
like-
backwards?
That's a great
Yeah,
way
and I
to
was
teach
freaking
somebody.
out.
Yeah, that's perfect.
That's how my friend, he was the first one to get a car. He got a Volkswagen Beetle, or a Bug, I guess. And that's how his dad just tossed him right in. Like, he had to drive back from his dad's house to his mom's house where I lived. I lived close to his mom's house during rush hour in Seattle, like on a rainy day, like at night. He'd never driven a manual ever
Sucks.
before, and he's like, okay, here's your car. You got to drive it home now. But by the time he got back, he wasn't scared.
All right,
to
so
do it.
a hill start is when you are driving up a hill and you get a red light or there's traffic and you have to stop. And then when traffic starts moving again, you have to start up again. So that's the hard
Yeah.
part. Because you have 2 feet and 3 pedals that you got to manage. The brake, the accelerator, and the clutch.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
that's pretty tough.
So
it's
you have to
brake.
ease
The
off the
balance.
brake and ease onto the clutch without stalling out or without gunning it.
Yeah.
Or without sliding back too much.
Right, because it's very easy to overcompensate too in those
Yeah.
situations.
All right. Well, everyone seems to be a professional driver here in the studio.
Except for me.
Except for you. Only in your dreams.
My bike doesn't have gears, though,
Automatic as well.
or a freewheel.
All right. So on Tuesday, we're talking about Catherine and Bill's favorite movie. Well, not movie, but the
Come
favorite
on.
topic. Star Trek. Well,
Yay.
the show, right?
It is a very, very cool topic.
And
For cool kids only.
for cool kids only. So we're going to be talking about the movie Star Trek. It was a great movie, great graphics, or well, visual
Good
effects.
actors.
Good actors. Everyone agreed that the main character was a hottie,
Yeah.
to put it in Catherine's words.
Definitely.
Yeah, I did say that.
All right, so that's on Tuesday. On Wednesday, we are going to be cooking a Thanksgiving dinner.
Yay.
Ooh, Thanksgiving.
Okay, this is your favorite holiday,
I'm
right?
so homesick. It is.
It is your favorite holiday.
Absolutely.
It's a good one.
So obviously, Catherine and Bill are from the U.S., so they celebrate Thanksgiving. Scarlett from England and myself, was raised in the States. We don't really do this whole Thanksgiving thing. So why don't you give
yeah.
us
Not at all.
an intro to Thanksgiving?
Well,
Lots of food, lots of family, sometimes tears, some football, and
Sometimes
falling
tears.
asleep early at
Bill.
9 p.m.
Yeah,
Bill,
because
you
of
can
the
do your
turkey.
turkey facts.
I know a lot about turkeys.
Why
He
do you know
does
so much
a
about
lot.
turkey?
I don't know. I just these things somehow I hear about them and I just never let go.
All right, give us a turkey fact.
Well, turkeys are so stupid that if you don't, they're totally really pretty dumb. So if you don't put a cover over the top, these are I don't believe this is wild turkeys. These are domesticated turkeys. If you don't put a roof over their head when it starts raining, they're at danger of looking up to see where the water is coming from, and then having their mouths fill with water, and then they literally drown to death.
They don't know when to
Nah, this can't be true.
That's
Yeah,
no
that's what I
survival
said.
instinct. I mean, come on.
None. They're so dumb.
Because I
that that's
thought
what
wild
happens.
turkeys, I mean, they're related to wild turkeys. Wild turkeys are a little bit scary.
Yeah.
They're very
They're
loud
pretty
and
aggressive.
fast and aggressive.
Yeah, and they they're.
I had a
good
friend who
hunting.
had a turkey as a watchdog, because seriously, because like they had him in the front lawn, and if anyone walked in, the turkey would like attack them.
Really?
Yeah, and make all those noises. They're very, very aggressive.
Yeah, they get quite large too.
Yeah, they do.
So they're pretty scary.
And they're
And I
not
mean,
really
like,
that attractive either. They're quite ugly.
They are
They
ugly.
find themselves attractive though. A male turkey will try to mate with almost anything that even slightly resembles another turkey. The ones that are really supercharged.
Even like a stuffed turkey.
Oh, it goes way beyond that. This one I know for a fact because I read it in somewhere that's a little bit more official. I think I just heard that other fact quotations around it. But if you even put like the shape of a turkey head. Just suspended from air, doesn't even have to have a body, but just on the same eye level with the male turkey. It doesn't even have to resemble a turkey. It just could be like a piece of cardboard in front of their face. They'll try to mate with it, like
my
with
goodness.
the space underneath it. Like they're super charged.
wow, Bill, you've dropped some very interesting
This is
knowledge
what I
on
have
us.
to listen to every day.
Yeah, just
Turkey
that fact. I just tell her every single day.
All right, so Thanksgiving dinner. It's a great tradition in the U.S. A lot of turkey, mashed potatoes, pumpkin pie.
Yeah.
Just a lot of food.
We give
What
thanks.
is
Stuffing.
pumpkin pie?
It's
Like,
a pie filled with pumpkin.
Is it literally? Okay, that was a stupid question. But like,
It's filled with
is it a
pumpkin.
dessert or is it like?
Yeah,
It's a sweet.
yeah,
It's sweet.
Well, pumpkin naturally is a little bit sweet, and then what happens is we roast a pumpkin, or we take canned pumpkin filling, and we
More
mix it
often
up
than
with a
not.
little bit of egg and
Okay.
brown sugar and vanilla. You mix it up, and then you put it into a pie crust, and you bake it like that, and so it ends up being very, very sweet.
It's really good.
and kind of
Okay.
mushy and
Yeah.
delicious.
It's amazing.
Soft.
I haven't had pumpkin pie, I think, in like 5 years.
Really, pumpkin
Oh,
pie
man.
is quite good.
All right.
A little bit of whipped cream on top.
A
And
little bit of ice cream.
Jesus. All right. On Friday, we have a great fun lesson. Also, Bill, you did this one. You actually throw up on a roller coaster.
Oh yeah, this is a good one. Tune in for this one.
Yeah, this is great. So
This could be worth just starting a new subscription to hear.
we're going to an amusement park, and we're going to be riding a roller coaster. So that's really cool.
Except for the whole barfing thing.
Yeah, Bill throws up.
It's quite, it's quite
I did.
realistic. I did feel
puked.
sick.
I
after
puked
listening to
in
you.
the studio.
It actually does smell a little bit.
That's
here.
that's how dedicated we are to our craft here. at this pod.
We are very dedicated. So, have you ever been to do you like going to an amusement park or riding roller coasters? Because a lot of
Absolutely.
people are like freaked out of their minds.
I love it. Who doesn't like that?
Well, some people don't.
Boring people who probably don't like Star Trek either.
I don't know. I could see a lot of Star Trek people getting sick on that.
I actually saw a show recently.
or not fitting into the seat.
Oh.
We can. Yeah, whatever.
I actually saw a show recently about the top 10 roller coasters around the world, and some of them look really scary.
Top 10 roller coasters around
There's
the world.
what is it called? Something Falls is in Ohio or Cedar Point.
Cedar Point.
Cedar
Oh,
Point
yeah,
is
it's-
one of the most famous, and
like
they
the
have
biggest-
amazing
It's
rides.
like the biggest wood roller coaster in the world.
Yeah.
Is there, I think.
But there were ones for
I love
example-
wooden roller coasters.
Yeah, because they're really scary.
They're all creakety and they
Yeah.
kind of move around.
We had American Eagle at Chicago's Six Flags Great America.
Oh.
American Eagle was scary because it was like click, 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 click,
Yeah, you
click,
can
and
always
everything
hear
shakes.
It, like, yeah.
Yeah, that is
It's
pretty
like
scary.
so
I
cool.
actually saw one that was you get shot in at 100 miles per hour from like 0 to like you go from 0 to 100 miles per hour in like 2 seconds. Seriously, it's ridiculous.
Really?
And then this roller coaster goes in a straight line for like 200 or 300 meters and then goes up into the air, well, like still on a railing. And then you experience 1 second of zero gravity because as the roller coaster slows down,
I've seen that.
it's called
before.
Superman, the escape.
Oh, yeah.
And then-
yeah. That's pretty... Oh, wait, that's at Six Flags.
Six Flags, yeah.
You can see that from miles around, actually, when
That
you're
was
driving
pretty
around
cool
there.
because as the roller coaster speeds up and then starts to go up in a vertical position, and as it slows down, you experience like 1 second of zero gravity because it's like, whoa. And then you actually feel your food kind of creep up into
I
your
couldn't
throat.
do that. No, thank you.
And then you go back down backwards.
Oh, there's one called the boomerang that does that, where you get shot out, you go straight, you go up, you do a spin, and then all of a sudden you go backwards,
backwards.
just as fast,
Yeah,
and
I'm
you
not
can't
into
see
that.
where you're going, and you're just
Yeah.
like, oh crap.
I don't know if I'm into those like super extreme ones.
Why
It's
not?
Like, get shot into outer space. And, like, get your head chopped off. Kicked 3 miles away. Like, it's a little bit too extreme.
All right. Well, it's not for everyone.
Like I
but-
like the drop. I like dropping.
Yeah, that one.
fast.
The giant drop.
The one where you're up there and they just
Yeah.
don't tell you, and you're like,
Oh, the elevator one.
I hate that one.
Oh no, not
And
that
then-
one. I'm just talking about a normal roller coaster where you're going up, and the anticipation. You're like, oh my god, we're gonna do it, and then you go down. That's fun.
I'm actually really
not extreme enough.
no, it's not. I'm looking forward. There's this one famous roller coaster in Las Vegas, because it's on top of a hotel. That's like
I've heard about
it's
that.
like 50 stories up in the air.
Stratosphere. is what it's
Yeah,
called?
exactly. So the roller coaster goes around it on the edges, so it's like really high up. It's
Yeah.
really scary.
Yeah.
All
Did you ride that one?
No, but I've heard about it and people have been freaked out. Yeah.
You can go.
I can go. Hopefully I will. I'll let you know
Okay.
how extreme it was. All right, so that's all the news we have for today. Be sure to visit our new website and tell us what you think about it. If you have any comments, any suggestions, or any problems, because, of course, we are still fixing some bugs, and, well, you can email Bill about that. Bill
Yes.
will be happy to help you with that.
Yes, I'll be happy to answer any questions about the new website.
All
But
right.
just in case you were worried, the website hasn't changed address. It's still englishpod.com, and everything that you've done and saved is still there. If it's not, we have a problem, you can email us, and
Right.
we'll make sure it gets restored.
All right.
It's just much prettier now.
It's prettier. I think
And
it's
easier
pretty.
to use. If you notice when you post a comment on a lesson, the comment that is the newest is on top, not on the bottom. So you can see all the new comments on top.
Yeah, that's kind of cool because
that's
you
a
don't
good
have to
idea.
scroll all the way
way
down
down.
to like look for new
Yeah.
comments.
Yeah.
Hey there, friend. Come sit with us. I made tea, Liam brought cookies, and we saved you the best chair. Ready for a real talk that actually helps your English in daily life?
Always ready. Think of this like a friendly hangout. No lectures, no pressure. We'll jump between a few fun topics, and every part will give you phrases you can use right away.
First stop, driving. Not the perfect movie-style driving, the real one. The one with sweaty hands, a busy street, and a small voice in your head saying, please don't stall.
I've been there. When I learned, I tried a stick shift on a hill. Bad idea. The light turned green, my brain turned gray, and the car said, nope.
Stick shift means manual transmission. You have 3 pedals, clutch, brake, gas. Your feet dance, your heart dances. If you rush, the engine stalls. If you panic, you roll back. It's normal to feel nervous.
Helpful sentence for a lesson or a friend. Hill starts are tough for me. Or, I'm practicing the clutch. Please be patient. People respect honesty.
If you're the helpful person in the car, try ease off the brake, find the bite point, then add gas. The bite point is that little moment when the car wants to move.
And if you drive an automatic, lucky you, you can say, my car is automatic, but I'd like to try manual. Or, I've driven a manual in games, not in real life.
Cultural note, some cities are very hilly. In places like that, manual can be hard for beginners. If you're new, avoid rush hour. Practice in a quiet area. It's not laziness, it's strategy.
Try this short role play. Ready to try a hill start?
I'm nervous, but let's do it. Tell me what to do, step by step.
Okay, foot on brake, clutch down, first gear. Now find the bite point. Good. Ease off the brake. More gas. Nice.
I did it! Phrases to keep in your pocket. Step by step. Take your time. I've got you. And let's try again. They calm the driver and the language learner at the same time.
And if you stall, no worries, it happens. Or we'll reset. Or breathe. Short, kind language is powerful. You don't need fancy words to be helpful.
Speaking of powerful, let's switch gears to movies and starships. A classic conversation topic is, have you seen the new sci-fi movie? Great for small talk.
If you liked it, try, the visual effects were awesome, or the lead actor was great. If you didn't, be soft. It wasn't for me, or I like the music more than the story.
When someone asks for a recommendation, say, you might like it if you enjoy space stories and fast action. That's polite and useful. You're not judging their taste, you're offering a hint.
And if a friend posts a movie meme online, keep it simple. Nice, I loved that scene. Or, that line is iconic. Small comments keep friendships alive.
Okay, now a cozy turn. Thanksgiving. Even if you don't celebrate it, it's handy to talk about it because people bring it up in November. It's about family, food, and giving thanks.
Vocabulary time. Mashed potatoes, pumpkin pie, cranberry sauce, gravy, and stuffing. If someone invites you, you can say, "Thanks for having me," or "Can I bring a dessert?"
Pumpkin pie is a sweet pie with pumpkin, eggs, sugar, and spices in a crust. People eat it with whipped cream or ice cream. If you try it, say, "It's sweeter than I expected," or "I like the texture."
There are turkey facts. Some of them are funny and possibly not very scientific, but they make people laugh. If someone shares a wild fact, just smile and say, "That's interesting," and maybe change the topic gently.
Better yet, ask a friendly question, like, "What's your favorite part of the meal?" Or, "Do you watch football or do you nap after dessert?" This invites a story.
If the table gets noisy, kids running, dogs barking, someone arguing about gravy temperature, use language to bring peace. Let's take turns, one at a time. We're all hungry, we'll get there.
Here's a mini scene.
Hey, is pumpkin pie a dessert?
Yep. Sweet, soft, and perfect with coffee.
Can I help in the kitchen?
Yes, please. Could you mash the potatoes?
On it. Do you like cranberry sauce?
I do. It's tart but tasty.
If you're the guest and you spill something, say, "I'm so sorry, I'll clean it up." Then actually clean it up. Words plus action, gold.
And when you leave, "Thanks for everything. It was delicious." Or, "I had a great time." You will be invited again.
Now, from sweet pie to sweet screams, amusement parks. Some people love roller coasters, some survive them. Both are valid lifestyles.
Types of rides you might hear: wooden roller coaster, shaky but charming; launch coaster, 0 to very fast in seconds; drop tower, they take you up and then, surprise, drop; and boomerang, you go forward, then back.
If the ride launches from 0 to 100 miles per hour in 2 seconds, your stomach will file a complaint. Be ready. Hold on to the bar, breathe, and do not eat a giant lunch before you ride.
Words for fear: "I'm freaking out. This looks intense. My hands are shaking." Words for courage: "Let's go. I'm in. One and done."
If you feel sick, "I need a minute. I'm going to sit down. Water, please." And if your friend looks pale, offer help. "Let's rest in the shade. I'll get tissues. I'm here."
Mini scene time.
Are you sure about this ride?
Nope, but I love regrets.
Okay. Whoa, look at that vertical track.
Hi, fight. Tell my plants I tried.
Deal. Phone in pocket, hands up.
Hands up at the drop. Before that, I'm holding on like a koala.
Some coasters have a part where you feel weightless for a second. 0 gravity. That's normal. Your stomach goes, "Excuse me." Your brain goes, "Wee!" Your face goes, "Call my mother."
If you don't like extreme rides, that's fine. Say, "I prefer gentle rides," or "I'll wait and take photos." You still share the day. You just skip the part that shakes your soul.
Safety talk. Keep loose items away. Follow staff instructions. If your seatbelt feels strange, flag someone. Could you check my harness? It's not rude, it's smart.
And the classic, the giant drop. That long, quiet moment at the top, then whoosh. If you need bravery, try a small rule in your head. I can do hard things for 20 seconds. Works for me.
City thrill rides are fun to discuss too, like a coaster on top of a tall hotel. Even if you never go, the topic is great for conversation. Would you try it? What scares you more, speed or height?
If someone admits they got sick on a ride, don't tease too much. Try, "Thanks for telling me," or "I've been close to that." Being gentle is grown-up cool.
Quick grammar tip using this topic. Make comparisons. This ride is scarier than that one. The wooden coaster is shakier, but more charming. Simple, clear, useful.
Add time words. I used to avoid coasters, but now I try one per visit. Or hopes. I want to ride the big one next summer. That's future practice in real life.
Speaking of future, here's a website moment. When a site gets a makeover, you might hear, "The address hasn't changed. We're fixing bugs. Newest comments show on top." If you like the changes, try, "It's cleaner and easier to use."
If something breaks, don't panic. Take a screenshot and send a short note. "Hi, I found a problem with comments not loading on mobile." That's polite and helpful. Be kind to support teams. They save our days.
Helpful feedback phrases. "I love the new layout. I missed the old search. Could you add dark mode?" Clear, positive language opens doors.
You can also ask for your data if you're worried. "My saved files are still there, right?" Most teams will say yes. If not, ask how they'll restore them.
Okay, deep breath. Let's tie all today's threads. Driving, movies, holidays, rides, and websites. What do they share? They're all spaces where language meets nerves. We speak to calm ourselves and connect with others.
That's the secret. In tough moments, short sentences are best. 1 second. I need help. I'm okay now. In happy moments, add gentle detail. That pie was sweet and silky. That scene looked amazing.
Let's do a closing role play that mixes everything.
Big week ahead?
Yeah, I'm practicing hill starts, watching a sci-fi movie, and meeting friends for a small Thanksgiving.
Nice. Want a movie phrase?
Sure.
Say, "The visual effects were awesome, but the story felt thin." It's honest without being mean.
Perfect. And if I spill gravy?
You say, "I'm so sorry. I'll clean it up." Then you clean it.
Deal. What about the theme park trip?
Choose one ride you're okay with. Tell your friends, "I'll try the wooden one. I'll skip the launch coaster." Set a gentle boundary.
If the website of the park looks new,
You say, "Looks good. New comments on top is handy." If you see a bug, you report it with a screenshot.
so language is like a seatbelt, short, strong, and always there when you need it.
It keeps you safe, and it lets you enjoy the ride.
One last gift, a mini phrase pack for any stressful moment. Take your time, we'll try again, you did great, and thanks for your patience. These are small keys that open big doors.
And when you want to be friendly but not too much, keep it light. "Nice one, good call, solid idea, I'm in," or "maybe next time." These are useful in chat, in meetings, or in line for a ride.
For speaking practice, read this conversation out loud with a friend. Switch roles. Mark tiny pauses with your pencil. Smile in your voice. You'll feel the rhythm more each time.
If you practice alone, record short pieces. Listen back. Don't judge. Just ask, "Is my final consonant clear? Is my stress on the right word?" Fix one small thing each day.
And when you're tired or shy, remember, you don't have to be perfect to be kind, and you don't have to be fancy to be clear. Clear plus kind beats fancy plus cold every single time.
Thanks for sharing this hour with us. We started on a hill with a stick shift, flew through space to a movie screen, rested at a dinner table with warm pie, screamed on a giant drop, and ended on a clean new website. That's a full day of life and language.
Wherever you are, I'm cheering for you. Keep learning, keep breathing, keep laughing. When you feel nervous, name it. When you feel proud, own it. Language grows where kindness lives.
Our doors open next time, too. Bring your questions, your wins, your oops moments. We'll turn them into clear sentences and real confidence.
Until then, drive gently, speak simply, and celebrate soft victories. You're doing better than you think.
All right, so before we wrap up, we've got a short and heartfelt story that's not related to today's topic, but it's a perfect little boost for your English. Stick around.
My name is Madeline. I am 33 years old. I am married. My husband's name is William. He is 35 years old. We have been together for 8 years. When I married William, I thought I was the luckiest woman in the world. My husband loved me very much. He had a good job, a big house, and a nice car. We were very happy. But as years passed, things began to change. William started coming home late. He didn't answer his phone calls when I was near. Sometimes he lied, saying, "I'm stuck in traffic," or "I had to meet a client." At first I ignored it, but slowly, doubt began to fill my heart. One night William came home after midnight. I had cooked dinner and waited for him. When I asked where he was, he said softly, "Just work, Madeline. Please don't worry." But I could feel something was wrong. His eyes looked tired. His hands were shaking. That night, while William was in the shower, I checked his phone. My heart beat fast. There were messages from a woman named Claire. She had sent many smiling emojis and written, "Thank you for staying with me again today. I had a great time with you. I hope we can have a cup of coffee together next time." My heart broke. My world stopped. My eyes filled with tears. My husband lied to me. He's cheating on me. When he came out of the shower, I threw the phone at him. "Who is Claire?" I shouted. William was shocked. "Madeline, please listen," he said. "Don't you dare lie again," I shouted. "You've been seeing another woman behind my back." William tried to hold my hand, but I pulled away. "Madeline," he said, "it's not what you think." But I didn't let him explain. I was angry and hurt. That night, I told William to leave the house. He didn't argue. He just looked at me with eyes full of pain and said, "Someday you'll understand, Madeline. I hope that day comes before it's too late." Weeks passed. I didn't call him and he didn't call me. I cried every night but told myself I didn't need him. One evening, I was walking back from work when I saw a woman standing near the bus stop. Her face looked familiar. She was very thin, a little younger than me, and holding a little boy's hand. Then I realized she was the woman from William's phone, Claire. My heart filled with anger again. I went closer and said angrily, "So you're the one who took my husband." Claire looked shocked. "Your husband," she said. I said, "Don't pretend. I'm talking about my husband, William. I saw your messages. her eyes filled with tears. Claire looked down and said, "Mrs. Madeline, I'm sorry you misunderstood. William was helping me. My son is very sick. He has a heart problem. Your husband has been paying for his treatment for months." I froze. "What?" I asked. She nodded, crying. She said, "My husband died in an accident 2 years ago. William was his best friend. Before he died, he made William promise to take care of us. William never told anyone because he didn't want people to feel sorry for him or praise him. He just wanted to keep his promise." My throat went dry. I couldn't speak. Claire took out her phone and showed me messages from William. Money transfers, hospital bills, doctor messages. And then she said, "William even sold his car last month to pay for my son's surgery." Tears filled my eyes. My legs felt weak. My heart felt heavy. My husband wasn't lying. He never lied. He was saving a child's life. He was helping a widow, and I threw him out of the house. I called William's number again and again, but he didn't answer. I texted him, "William, I'm sorry. Please come home." No reply. Days passed. I couldn't eat. I couldn't sleep. Every time I closed my eyes, I saw his tired face from that night, his soft voice saying, "Someday you'll understand." I finally decided to go find him. His office said he hadn't been coming for a week. His friend told me William gone to another city for some personal reason. I felt scared. 2 days later, I got a call from the hospital. "Mrs. Madeline, your husband has been in an accident." My heart stopped. When I reached the hospital, I saw him lying on the bed, pale and weak. His head was covered with a bandage. I ran to him crying, "William, please open your eyes. I'm so sorry." His eyes slowly opened. William smiled and said, "Madeline, don't cry. You look beautiful when you smile." I held his hand. "Why didn't you tell me the truth?" I cried. He looked at me with kind eyes. "Because I wanted you to love me for who I am, not for what I do. I didn't want to make you feel guilty or burdened. I just wanted to do what's right." My eyes were full of tears. "I was stupid," I said. "I doubted you, shouted at you, threw you out when you were helping others." He smiled and said, "It's okay, Madeline. Love isn't about being perfect. It's about understanding, even when the truth is hidden." I couldn't stop crying. I begged him to come back home soon, but fate is cruel. William couldn't survive. He died that night. His body gave up because of internal bleeding. When the doctor told me, my whole world fell apart. I fell on the floor screaming his name, the man I had doubted, the man I had called a liar, was gone forever. Later, I found a letter in his bag. It said, "Madeline, I never wanted to hurt you. I just wanted to help a friend's family. You once told me you wanted to love a man who makes the world better. I tried to be that man for you. Please don't blame yourself. Live your life. Be kind. I will always love you." I held the letter close to my heart and cried until I had no tears left. Now, it's been 2 years. I visit Claire and her son often. The boy calls me Aunt Madeline. Every time he smiles, I see William's kindness in him. Sometimes at night, when I look up at the sky, I whisper, I thought you were a liar, William, but now I see the truth. You were never just my husband. You were my true love. You saved lives even when I couldn't understand. I wish I had seen your heart sooner and loved you without doubt. I will carry your love with me forever, and I will never forget the man who taught me what true love really is. If this story touched your heart, please like, comment, share, and subscribe.